public hearing. REZ 2026-15 Mardun LLC, 6434 Lake Alapaha Blvd, 10 acres, R21 to E8, County Water and Septic. Mr. Dillard.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chairman. Good evening, Commissioners. The request before you tonight is for approximately 10.7 acres of Lake Alapaha subdivision. You see it outlined here in blue. The applicant is requesting A zoning in order to plant some more pine trees on the property. And that is the request before you tonight. Future land use depicts this area within a suburban character and due to the residential nature surrounding the subdivision. However, immediately to the west, we have a rural residential, again, due to the more agricultural nature surrounding this neighborhood. There are some wetlands as indicated by the National Wetland Inventory on the property. They have been shown on the survey. But again, they do not appear to affect any sort of development right now based on the applicant's intent to plant pine trees. You see a recent aerial here of the property, noting the planted rows. You'll also see the access to the east along the 60-foot stub out there behind these newly created houses that have been built in the last 2 years. And again, some more pictures of those pine trees for reference. Now, the TRC analyzed the request and standards for the government exercise of zoning powers, recommending, based on neighboring land uses, that RA, residential agriculture, be more appropriate category of the EA because of the supplemental standards that also apply for any particular use in RA zoning for their permitted by having EA zoning. Staff also came up with 2 potential conditions as well. Number 1 being that stables and livestock, chicken coops, kennels, and cemeteries shall not be allowed in the group. And 2, that compliance with any reported Lake Alapaha code covenants and restrictions shall apply. Planning Commission meeting, the applicant maintaining his position that he is there to plant pine trees on the property and would like to do so. The neighbors had a few concerns regarding potential land uses in agricultural zoning. Again, previous history with the applicant. But overall, the Planning Commission unanimously 8-0 to recommend approval of RA zoning with the 2 stated conditions.
Thank you. Any questions?
Yes, and JD, in regards to when we're able to possibly claim conservation status on that property, does RA allow for that as well?
Yes, sir. That is a question more suited for the tax assessor. The RA zoning and the EA zoning will allow typically for conservation. Tax.
Yeah, I was like Vice Chair trying to find out the difference between civil, cultural, and I looked it up, and it sounds more of a farming type of operation, trees versus just planting as a buffer.
Any other questions? Is there anyone in the audience against this item? Is there anyone for, who would like to speak for this agenda? State your name and your address.
Michael Jones, 65 Lake Alapaha Boulevard.
Thank you. All right, Commissioners.
My motion is that we follow the recommendation of TRC and approve this with 2 conditions.
I said,
All in favor? Against, same sign. Motion approved. I'm gonna back up one. I missed